Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. Okay. It has been one heck of a wild ride these last couple weeks here. Um, what I basically want to do today is I want to walk you through where we are at, what I need you to do today, and what kind of the expectations are going to be for every day. Now, this one's video is going to be a little bit longer. I'm sorry, but I just really got to lay some of these things out. So you got to stay with me. You got to watch this whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that I know for sure, at least I would rather be in class with you. I know that that might not be the case for you, for me, but I get it. Anyway, okay. So here's what I need you to do every day. You're going to come to Schoology basically just for the sole purpose of getting the daily schedule. The only thing we will specifically be posting for you in Schoology is any homework that needs to be turned in. So those of you that have me before, this looks familiar. I'm just going to continue to upload this and update this just like always. This is where you're going to know what's due. This is where you're going to get your resources. This is where you're going to get everything. Now, my office hours are 9 a.m. to noon. Okay. With that being said, send me an email. You know me. I am on my email a lot, and I'm on it even more now that I am cooped up in my house. I'm starting to go a little bit stir crazy. I'm starting to show some signs of isolation. I am in desperate need of a haircut. If this shelter in place does not get lifted soon, I might actually come back to school and look, in this case, like Da Vinci. So I'm on par with about that long of hair. Anyway, so every day, 9 to noon, reach out to me, but really reach out to me whenever. I'm not going to schedule a Zoom or anything like that unless we need to. And I'm going to use stuff like that only to answer specific questions. I'm not going to just open it up and say, pop in, just say, check me out. I'm not going to just sit at my table and wait. With that being said, if we need to do that, we can. I know how to use Zoom. I'm a total dork. Me and some buddies just the other night watched a movie together on Zoom. So one buddy just did a screen flip of it, and he showed it at his off of his device, and we all watched it and then just chatted about it like we were all together. I know it's an old dad dork thing to do, but it was better than watching the movie alone. So, um, not to mention, there's only so many times I can destroy my children in Nerf gun wars. As soon as I saw we were in lockdown, I ordered 4 Nerf guns with 6 darts each, and I've proceeded to annihilate my wife and children in these. Uh, I remind them that I teach about the history of war. So at one point, I was hoarding all of the bullets, and I was shouting at them. They had no bullets left, like 1 bullet per person. That they were like the Russians in World War I, and I was like the Americans and the British, with just unlimited resources. So anyway, I digress. So here's what we're going to do. Every day you're going to come here. You're going to see what's due. You're going to see what's due the next class and what's upcoming. Okay. I will post the videos for you just right here, like it says. Now, the thing that you need to know is for whatever reason, you have to view the videos in Safari. And if you're viewing this, you're in Safari, I guess. So that was kind of a waste. But I'm going to post all the different things that you need to do here. For today, for example, okay, here's what you're going to do right down here. For tomorrow, I need you, and some of you have already done this. It's an article that looks at the 1920s and this age of anxiety. I just want you to read that article. And down here below, I have a prompt for you to answer and just upload that paragraph to Schoology. Again, I know some of you already done it. I've just pushed out the due date. I'm trying to be flexible with this stuff. I don't know how many of you were checking Schoology over the last 2 weeks and how many of you just were in a Netflix gaming hole. Anyway, okay, so that's one thing that you've got to do, and that's going to be due tomorrow. The other thing that a couple of you have emailed me about, and I completely respect and appreciate, is you asked me where the assignments for Chapter 26 went. Well, that kind of goes along with this video. So the College Board basically adjusted our test. Watch that video. It gives you details. It's 2.5 minutes. That's another thing you have to do today. But the College Board adjusted the material. Typically in a normal year, there's 9 units. They trimmed it down to 7. I realize that technically we've only lost 1 week of school, but other schools across the world, remember it's a worldwide test, have been impacted at a greater level. For example, I have a colleague that is in Taiwan and his school's been shut down for 6+ weeks. So what the College Board said is, we aren't going to do 9 units this year, we're going to do 7. The 7th unit ends at the start of World War I. So World War I is not part of the test, which is Chapter 25. So chapters in your textbook from chapter, I believe 13 is the first chapter, 12 or 13 through 24 will be fair game. That's why I removed the chapter 26 stuff, because I didn't want to have more assignments out there for you if you hadn't done them yet. If you have done it, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. It's a weird time that we're living in, and stuff is very fluid and changing. Again, more details about the AP test, it's still on to watch this video. So that's why you only see stuff for up to chapter 24. With that being said, I've pushed out a couple of these dates. Your study guide for chapter 22 and 24, take photos of it and upload it by Friday, and do both of the formative quizzes by Friday as well. The other thing that you will see, and I'll explain this in a little bit, is this AP review project. That's going to be due next week, Monday, April 6th at 7:25. Okay, so let's get into today. The first thing that you are going to do today is watch this video, which you are watching right now. So thank you. You are a great kid. The second thing you are going to do when you're done with that is you're going to watch this AP test protocol video, which is 2.5 minutes. It's me explaining what we know of the test so far. The third thing that you are going to do is you are going to come to this AP test review project task list. And you're going to start to work on this AP review project. Okay? And the fourth thing, and I'll come back to this in just a sec, the last thing you're going to do is to read this article, which is up here, this Age of Anxiety, and craft your 1-paragraph response and upload that before tomorrow at 11:59. Okay? So let's take a moment. I want to jump in here and take a look at what this AP test review project task is. Basically, what you are going to be doing, I'm going to give you the summary. You are going to go through these 7 steps, and you are going to sign up for, you and a partner are going to sign up for an area of focus that you are going to, in summary, create a presentation, record you and your partner recording that presentation. You're going to create a study guide to go along with that presentation, and then you're going to create multiple choice questions that you're going to share with Mr. Paler and myself that review your presentation in your time period. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go into much more details because I'm recording a video right now that will walk you through the entire project. Okay? The only thing that I want you to know is it's you and one other person from our class. You cannot partner up with someone from a different hour or from Mr. Paler's classes or vice versa. What I did do for you here is, because I'm not sure if you know who's in the class, I did, and I will load on here for you who's in hour 1 and who's in hour 2, so you know who you can partner up with potentially. I also, when you are recording your videos, I say to use Explain Everything, but as it says, whatever app you feel comfortable with. I just use Set Explain Everything because I know you all have it, and you can record it separately from your home, so you don't have to be together, and basically you can keep social distancing properly. Okay, so you're going to work yourself all the way through these different steps. Not today, but all week. Again, it's not going to be due until Monday, April 6th at 7:25. So, review. Watch this video you're watching right now. Watch the AP test video. Sign up and start to take a look at your review project and do the article. Other than that, I will chat with you tomorrow. Have a great day. I'm thinking about you, and if you need anything, please let me know.